There's nothing more annoying than sitting down to play your guitar and hearing, why do your strings buzz? Is your guitar a piece of junk? Is it something that you're doing wrong? Today, I'll show you 6 reasons why your strings are buzzing and give you a super simple fix for each. So is it you or the guitar? Well, it could be the guitar, and I'll get to that in a second, but the most common thing I've seen after 24 years of teaching beginners is not pressing down hard enough. You might need to give it just a little bit more pressure. It could also be your finger placement. If your finger is too far over this way, you're gonna get a buzz. And if your finger is right on the fret, you're gonna get a buzz. You need to place your finger just right next to the fret. Now there is what I would consider a normal buzz. Sometimes you'll hear a buzz if you're playing really hard with this hand. But that's not really what I'm talking about here. You could just play a little lighter to make that go away. But sometimes you might want that more aggressive sound and you might get a little bit of a buzz, which I think is totally fine. Okay, so what if you're positive that your finger is in the right spot and you're pressing down hard enough? Well, it could be your guitar's fault. Now, this is a pretty obvious one, but make sure that your string is seated right in that little crevice on the nut and seated correctly on the bridge, because if it's not, you're definitely gonna get a buzz. It could also be because your action is too low. So your action is how high the strings are off the guitar, and if that's too low, when you press a note down here, the strings are gonna touch the frets up here, creating a buzz. Now, I'll tell you what you can do to fix that in a second, but another thing it could be is your truss rod. So a truss rod is a little metal rod that runs right through the middle of the neck of your guitar, and if your neck is slightly bowed, then that's gonna cause a buzz, but a simple tweak of your truss rod should be able to fix that. You could also have uneven frets. If you had one fret up here that was slightly higher than the others, when you press a note down, the string is gonna touch that fret and create a buzz. So if it is your guitar and you're having one of these issues, you've got 2 options. You can watch a YouTube video on how to adjust your action, truss rod, or level your frets, or you can do what I do and leave that to the professionals. Take it down to your local guitar shop or ask around if anyone has a recommendation for a good guitar repair guy in your area, because usually a basic setup can fix most of these issues without breaking the bank. If you happen to be in Houston, where I am, I highly recommend Gerri from Electric Lounge. He's friggin' amazing. And no, he's not paying me to say this. I just think he's really friggin' good. He's the best I've used. I'll link his information in the description. If you're a beginner looking to level up your guitar skills, subscribe to the channel and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.